Gucci, Gucci. Gucci bows.
We're going.
Hey guys, Orly Shani here. Welcome back to the DIY Designer. Thank you for joining me on this beautiful Friday. Fridays are for DIYs, and that is what we're doing, my friends. We are inching dangerously close to holiday. It's November officially. We are in holiday mode, which means we're gonna have holiday parties, and a little DIY like this is something that can elevate a really simple outfit and make it kind of festive and fun. Gucci, 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 that's who we're hacking today. I saw these killer Gucci shoe bows, or that's what I'm calling them. I don't actually know what they're called. Gucci heels with shoe bows. Gucci shoes with bows, don't know, but they're killer, whatever they are. I saw them, and there's a couple different versions of them. Some of them are beaded, some of them are the classic red and green Gucci sort of pattern all the way around, all different styles. It's a separate piece. I originally thought that maybe this is how they constructed the whole shoe, but it's not. They are a separate piece that's detachable and can be put on any shoe. And I just think that is so cool because that makes it really versatile. I made this pair a long time ago. And what I really liked is that I made it not really thinking much of it. I thought it would be a cool DIY. I didn't really share it with anybody, but I end up wearing these shoes all the time. So once I realized how versatile and useful this DIY was, I wanted to make sure that we did it here on the channel. So what you need are bows. You're gonna need some kind of beaded pretty bow. So I hit up Target Trimming, which is a store I go to downtown. You can see they have this huge wall of just a million different appliques. And right there, I found the bows that I was looking for, and I decided to go with the gunmetal color. So this is the one that I decided to do. Any shoe, boots, heels, sneakers, literally put these suckers on anything. But let's do the materials because this is so easy. I want to get started on this right away. Step one is to measure our elastic. Now, you want to make sure that you do this when your foot is actually inside of the shoe. If you just measure it on the shoe, you're not accounting for all that space that your foot is going to take up, and it might end up being really tight and kind of uncomfortable. Pull it pretty tight once your foot is in it because you don't want the bow to be flopping around. Once you have a mark that you've made with your finger there, just snip the end, and now you've got one piece. You can go ahead and use that piece as a guide to cut your second one because obviously these can be perfectly matched, right and left foot. Shouldn't be much change there. So there we go. We have our two pieces of elastic. I just used about a 1/2 inch wide elastic, but you could go wider if you want. Now we need to close it up. Right there, you're just gonna add a teeny bit of hot glue. If you wanna sew this, that's totally fine, but the first pair that I made, I did with hot glue and it worked fine. I apologize, you guys, for my nails. I know it's super offensive. I don't even have an excuse. Okay, so there you go. You can see that we've got one piece done. We move on to the second, doing the same thing. Nice dollop of hot glue and then press it down. Obviously, be careful with your fingers. It is very hot. So we have two pieces ready to go. It's time to move on to our actual ribbon. You want to add glue all across there, not just in the center. We're going to focus on putting that seam of our elastic in the center, but add about 1.5 inches length of glue. And that's because if you put your elastic in the back and you actually press it into the edges where the bow sort of starts to go out, that's going to allow the bow to curve around the shape of your foot and not sort of sit out and flop around. So making sure that that glue is about 1.5 inches to 2 inches wide is really important. Press down in the center and on the sides and give it about a couple minutes to dry once it feels secure. That's it. That's it, you guys. The DIY is that simple, and they look amazing because we hide the seam in the back where it's getting glued to the bow, so you don't even see the seam in the elastic. And now you can put them on your heel in any way. You just want the elastic, obviously, at the bottom. So slide it on. You could put it right there at the base, so it's right on your toe, which would be super cute. Or the way that I've been wearing it is sliding it up so that it's across the back here. And then this sits in the middle, so you see just like a little bit of your skin. So there's a million ways that you can do it. I'm gonna try them on and show you a bunch of the different ways, but I really hope you guys do this one because I get so many compliments on them. They just look really special, and they can go on any shoe, so it makes it really versatile, which I think is really fun. So let's take a look, see how they came out.